What's going on, everybody? TheKennyDubz here with another episode of Digimon World Next Order. It's been a hot minute since I've last had time to sit down and record this. But episodes are probably going to be a bit more spaced out anyway, since we are post-game now. Last episode we finished up the main game. There were some things I wanted to talk about that I didn't get to talk about at the end of the last game. At the end of the last episode, just simply because we didn't really have a good time to after we finished the game. So, you're here, huh? All right, yeah, I'm gonna go handle this real quick. All right, handle that. I forgot my Digimon's HP is really low because I abused the death EXE. Okay. So, before I get too far into things, I'm going to head back to Floatia. And just because we are post-game now, and I believe the last thing that someone had mentioned was wanting to head back to Floatia since we finally made it back to the digital world. So let's just do that, because there's not much else for us to do out in the world right now anyway. Oh, my Digimon want to go to sleep, huh? We're gonna head back to Floatia first.
You're late!
Long time no see. Great to see you again. As you can see, the digital world is back to normal. We're so grateful.
Let me add my thanks as well. The reincarnation that you all made possible restored our world to its correct state.
Stop! You're embarrassing me.
Then why are you taking the compliments? I'm pretty sure our friend here did the most work.
That's true. But we all needed to work together to make reincarnation a reality. We all saved this world.
We're saviors!
What's wrong, Suzuki?
I keep wondering if I should be here.
This again? I get how you're feeling. The mistakes we made will never go away. But to make up for it, you took on the Enforcer as your partner. You saved those Digimon who were unable to purge the BH program with reincarnation. It's not up to me to say whether or not you deserve forgiveness, but I'm sure some people have noticed.
That's right. Your honesty in trying to make up for your mistakes is really making an impression. You will be forgiven someday. At the very least, everyone here has forgiven you.
Thank you very much.
Let's just leave it at that. The party is set to go. We'll celebrate tonight.
We can't eat or drink, but we do want to honor Yukimura and the rest.
Yeah, have lots of fun today, Rika. Party time!
Hey, I need to talk to you. I'll be waiting outside. I'm sorry I called you out here while everyone was celebrating, but I needed to tell you this quickly. You see, the digital world is facing a new threat. When the reincarnation was starting, Mireille and I closed the gate that leads to the Singular Zone. When we did that, some corrupted data that was floating around in the Singular Zone seeped into this world. The filters were up, but the corrupted data was so small, it looks like it got through somehow. Mireille went after what passed through the filters to observe. She found out that it was a little Digimon. As you know, there's a lot of corrupted data floating around in the Singular Zone. That's why I followed that Digimon, using the information from Mire's observations. It's very bright. I couldn't find a way to capture it. I talked it over with Mr. Mameo and Digimon. It seemed like we'd almost found a way to capture it. But then it came here and stopped moving. At that point, we started detecting a growing transformational energy. It was trying to digivolve. In fact, it might have already done so. It's very dangerous, I think. Worse than Omegamon Alter Bee. A threat we've never seen before. Forgive me. I'm not strong enough to face that. I'm sorry to have to ask you this, but would you go check it out with me? Thank you. I knew you'd say that. It will probably be a rough fight. Hang on. If there are still Digimon infected with the BH program, could you purge them with this new antivirus?
All right, so, well, before we do that,
Got a second?
you're back, TheKennyDubz. I have good news.
Made my
Lady
day.
Diaboromon has joined the city. She went to the advanced item shop. I wonder what advice she'll be able to offer there.
Made my day.
Sakuyamon has joined the city. She went to the advanced item shop. She seems to know a lot about different types of items.
Made my day.
Megadramon has joined the city. He went to the lab. Seems he has a real passion for research. His prosperity rate is now 125. It's a real city now. Alright, so there's still quite a few things for us to go over, but since my Digimon want to go to sleep first, just check this real quick. I must be in the culture. Make sure you're ready. You're reading for anything. Ready for anything. That's what you meant to say, Shoma. Ready for anything, not reading. Okay. So let my Digimon go to sleep real quick. Oh, it's gonna be really bad. I don't think Neptune's gonna fade away yet, though. I'm by the Master Tent now because I have enough. I have 90,000, so I have the Master Tent. All right, cool. So there's that, and I think I just need to buy some items. Actually, I still have a good amount of recovery items left. All right, I think I'm mostly set up for everything that I want to do now. Finish all of my daily routine and stuff like that. So before we get too far into, or too much further in here, God, what the but so at the end of the last episode, one of the things I wanted to mention was after we beat Suzuki, you might have noticed that when we were fighting Suzuki, they said some pretty interesting things as, you know, they were losing. Right? For those of you that have played Digimon World, the original, you remember the main antagonist in that was Analog Man. And after we beat Suzuki, they said some interesting things, something along the lines of, you know, I can't believe I'm losing again to another child. And Mameo, being the protagonist from Digimon World 1, noted that the energy, or like the negative energy from Analog Man from way back when is still somewhere located in this world. And it was actually what Analog Man has still survived, and was, I guess, like his spirit or his digital entity, or digital being, had influenced Suzuki, and that was the reason why Suzuki was kind of like out of control. Which I thought was pretty interesting, like how they referenced that in this game. But this is a standalone game. You don't have to play World 1 to get most of this game. You can kind of just play this game on its own. But if you did play World 1, obviously, you could pick up on like small details like that, which is pretty cool. Anyway, let's talk to Megadramon. I don't think I can yet. You're sliding stuff coverage 2%. Okay. There's a reason why we can't talk to him yet. I just wanted to make sure that I couldn't talk to him just yet. So actually, something that I could have done instead of walking down here is pretty sure the bird to transport, or the sender rather. I'm sorry, bird to transport from Digimon World 1 is I can use that to go deep in the Infinite Cauldron. So I'm gonna have to go down a little bit further to thought I could outrun that, to be honest. I don't remember if I noted that before. I got a full recovery just from that, which is yes, this is the way I want to go. I had a little turnaround there for a moment, so I wasn't entirely sure. But I don't remember which cauldron I actually have to get to, because I'm a little bit less I was gonna say a little bit less versed. I don't think that's the way I wanted to phrase that, but we'll go with that. With the post-game scenarios, so it might be a little bit less informative than I usually like to be for this scenario, or for the post-game scenarios. There's one scenario in post-game like I just never done, so that will actually be a full new experience, and you guys will get to see my reactions to that. I have an idea of what happened because I've read about it because I was curious about something. I wasn't intentionally trying to spoil myself, but I was looking. I was like, "Oh, is this Digimon in the game?" And I stumbled across. Some across information. Sorry, I had the pause buffer there. Yeah, you know the vibes. All right, I think it's here on layer 6. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's here on layer 6. There's some other stuff we can do as well here, but based on my stats, I'm kind of worried about it. And look at that, familiar looking Digimon, isn't it? It is. There's something wrong. Hang on. It digivolved. It's stronger than before. It's coming. Get ready. Okay, so I wasn't expecting to have to read that, to be quite honest. But yeah, here's Chrysalimon. It is digivolved from Kiramon. It's level 40. It is a dark attribute, so if you have any light attacks, it'd be good to use. My stats are high enough, though, so I don't need to worry too much about it right now. Oops, I did that a little too early there. I don't remember if it has any moves in particular. Yeah, I don't even have my notes open, actually, so I don't... Or rather, I guess I should say any moves that, like, you couldn't have gotten at a better point, or, like, moves that are, I guess, more so exclusive to this boss, right? That you can get at an earlier time than usual, but we're post-game, so we have a lot of techniques as it is. And as you can see, we don't get many stats from that, but we get quite the amount of bits and a decent amount of Tame Ring XP. It got away. From what I could tell by watching it fight, it didn't seem to be that strong. Yeah, it's very smart. Its real power must be beyond what we saw. Well beyond what we saw. I think it wants to digivolve again. We better find it and fast. Alright, so now we have another Digimon here. Keep going. He's running even farther than we thought. We can't keep going. We can't lose him now.
Okay.
Right, so let's give my Digimon a real quick meal. And there are some other Digimon we saw, I interacted with on the way back, like the Phoenixmon, but it disappeared immediately. So now we have to go back even further into the Infinite Cauldron here. I forgot what this area is called. Oh, it's just Core 2. Okay. But there are Digimon wandering around here now. Because last time it was just the, you know, that little cutscene we had here. I don't know if I can just run through these guys. I'm going to have to pause button. Sound of a stomach growling. Yeah, okay, I got through that pretty easily. Didn't have to pause buffer. Alright. So now we come to Infinite Cauldron Core 1, and Phoenixmon is here yet again, so we can talk to it. But we have somewhere to be, so we're not going to talk to Phoenixmon right now. Alright, so now we're at Core 0, and it's a long walk. Alright, so here we are. It looks different. It digivolved again. Again? It's digivolving at such an incredible rate. It might give us a serious fight this time. Better stay on our toes. So now we're to fight Diaboromon. For those of you that have seen Digimon movies, you already had an idea of where this was likely going to go before we even got all the way to this point. But yeah, here we go. Diaboromon. This Digimon stats are quite high, so I might need an EXE here, to be honest. Either that or we're gonna have to like try to whittle him down. I think EXEing is probably gonna be yeah, I'm just gonna EXE because I saw how much damage it took there.
Just like that.
Okay, just need a little bit more points on Neptune.
Good hit. Just like that.
Well, did a decent chunk of damage there.
Come on.
Problem is, when it uses its special in a second here.
Good. Keep it up.
Oh, Lucy has a status effect.
Nice.
I don't like this.
That's the way.
I can't really see what Neptune's doing because of the camera angle.
This should work. That's right.
Lucy still has a status effect because of course she does.
Just like that.
Right, Kira?
You did it.
I don't have anything like Kira status effect right now. Well, I do. I just don't want to
You
lose
did
it.
it. Looking good.
Come on, Lucy. Snap out of it.
You're doing it.
Lucy, please.
Hurry. Get up.
Okay.
This'll show.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. As per usual, I'm gonna have to cut the audio here because the song gets copyrighted. But it's such a good song, unfortunately. And we're gonna have Rosemon Burst Mode popping off again to help us take care of Diaboromon. And Diaboromon is a Mega Level Digimon. I didn't go over that. With the Digimon I saw before that was Infernmon, I believe. Is it Infernomon or Infernmon? I guess ultimate level of Kiramon. So there's that. God, I hate having allergies. Oh my lord. Having itchy, watery eyes is annoying. I mean, this is not something that's actually detrimental to my health, but it is very, very inconvenient when my allergies start acting up. Okay, did a fat chunk of damage there, as you would expect. Ah, I didn't get the block there in time. Anyway, there's Catastrophe Cannon, firing out of the cannon in his chest. It doesn't do all that much damage in comparison to how much HP we have. I better not hit me. I better be upset if that actually hit me. Oh, I thought that was... okay. I thought that was Venom Disaster. Because I pretty much know the timing for Venom Disaster, but the are you? You're doing it again? Yo, you don't see this? Okay, I was like, did that count as... because that wasn't the block animation. Oh lord. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah, we're definitely good. What the heck? Are you kidding me? Yo, that's insane. It just... why? Alright, I'm just gonna do that. I wanted to finish it with the special, but that clearly was not going to happen. As you can see, I get a lot of stats here from this because I was very, very understated for what I should be for fighting this guy. But thanks to EXE, I don't need to have that high stats. It does suck that I have to EXE like every important fight though. Or maybe not every important fight, but a couple of the important ones, because then the next important fight I need to do, like, I have to rely on the death EXE. I got away again. We almost had it there. Let's go after it. If it manages to get out of a place like this, then we can assume it made it somewhere else. Well, I think I know what ran to. Let's head there. It's interesting that he doesn't tell you that. He tells you that in an email, but we're picking up a signal in the Dimensional District. This time, you can defeat him. Make sure you're ready. Yeah, so they want us to go to the Dimensional District to finish up this quest line. So we're gonna have to autopilot back to the city. Well, we don't have to, but like, I'm not gonna walk back. It's way too far for me to justify walking back right now. But since we are now back in the city, advanced item shop and the lab? Where's lab? Third floor. Third floor? Okay, maybe it's not third floor. Second floor? Zero Megadramon. Is Megadramon on the first floor? Alright, leaving me if you want to learn an air and nature skill. What do you want to learn? Air skill. Alright then, how about I teach you wing shoes? Hold on, I want to see, is wing shoes the only one I have left? Also, 50,000 bits is a lot, but if I'm close to the trophy, like, I would definitely take that. Wait, what? Oh, right, yeah, you're day 18, but it's because at DNA did you evolve. Right. So you're not actually 13. Okay. Oh, wing shoes is the only air technique that I don't have. Okay. Okay, that's fine then. I don't think I can get this technique from one of the Digimon that teaches me, but I'm not gonna need to worry about that because I know where to get that move. I think I know where to get this one. This one's gonna be a pain. These two, I'm pretty sure I know where to get these. I'm not sure where to get this though. And I actually forgot what this one is. But we have basically... I have most of the techniques. Just the last one is going to be a little bit difficult to get. But I know where to get this. It's a pain to get, but I know where to get it. This is pretty easy to get a little bit later on. And I think I remember where to get that one as well. So, alright. Are you at... Oh, I guess you are down here. Alright, let's talk to Megadramon. If I just, like this? Oh, what do you know? It's TheKennyDubz. This is research, you know? Research. It seems, though, that I hit a dead end. Would you mind giving me a hand? This is for the future of the city. You'll help me? Okay, what I need now for my research is take one of your partner Digimon and get them to in training once, then bring them back. Okay, go for it. I'll be very grateful. So basically, Megadramon wants you to show him Digimon that have hit specific stages. And after that, he gives you something. I just don't remember what it is at this point in time. What's my tamer level right now? Can I talk to you since I hit level 30? The tamer level increased? I need to ask you something straight away. Okay. So now the advanced item shop for Lady Devimon and Sukuyamon. So let's talk to Sukuyamon. Welcome. I'm selling items I'm sure you'll like. Take a look around. And what Sukuyamon sells are the drinks that you can get from the various vending machines. They are a lot more expensive here though, and you can even get the Phantom Nectar, which I went really hard to get to show off in one episode. You can buy it for 50,000 bits if you so choose. And all the drinks here, like, they don't seem that expensive compared to the thing. It says premium, but then you got to remember how much it costs when you get to the vending machine. Right, like I think you can get this for 100, you can get this for 200, 200, 200, 300, you know, etc. So, a customer, TheKennyDubz, so happy to see you. I'd be even happier if you bought something. That's a somewhat risky item, but it could be interesting depending on how you use it. I think you sell devil chips, right? Yeah, you sell devil chips. So, devil chips are pretty well known in the Digimon world community. As you can see right over there. Increase strength of wisdom by 100, but decrease in life by 1 day. So these give fat stat increases, but these decrease your life. You can counteract that a little bit by using Seraphimon food, or the rotten melons, or the Snakeheads, which I don't know if I've ever gone over rotten melons yet, because I don't think I have any. But hold on, I can show you where to get a rotten melon real quick. If I haven't shown it anyway. I don't remember if I've shown it, because I know I haven't really interacted with the thing that you can get rotten melons from. It's just right here. I think I've shown this off once, like way at the start of the project, but previous rating. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't know why it's called rotting melon, but it is. It should be called chain melon, I'm pretty sure, but they changed it in the English release for some reason. And you can come over here. You can actually buy golden acorns, which I use to sell quite a bit. Rotting melons are 4,000 network points, but you can get your network points by talking to this and then going to email. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I went over this, but it was so long ago that I'm just going to a little bit of a refresher. Cauldron trip number 1. Get to So I didn't know that you can get these for daily quests, because the only daily quests I've ever gotten were to defeat specific enemies. So this was one of the last things I was expecting for this, because that's the only ones I've ever gotten, or maybe pick up X items, right? Pick up like 3 Digi mushrooms or 3 green Digistalks or something like that. I don't think I've ever gotten a go-to location. And you have to complete it within, they say it's within 24 hours, but realistically what it is before the next time you talk to before you talk to this. All right, so I could wait like 3 days, go to Infinite Cauldron, I'll still get the points. But then if I come back and talk to this, you know, if I come back and talk to this the next day, it's like, oh, you didn't complete that mission, so you can't get that. But before we end things off here, I did want to show the Dimensional District once again, because we have to go here for the next objective. But there you are, you're late. Show me others have already left. Shoot, it seemed that Diaboromon got in when I should have been able to prevent it. Diaboromon easily broke through the dimensional pathways and went all the way inside. Go after him, the portal should still be open. I'm not ready, I'll be back. Hurry up then, Shoma's waiting for you two. So now we can actually go inside the, what is it called again? I just said it, the dimensional district. You couldn't go inside this before. Well, maybe you could if you upgraded it, but I didn't want to upgrade it because I wanted to show what it was at base. Prior to upgrading it, so I didn't do that like in one of my training sessions. But that's gonna be it for this episode. Not too much happened. We encountered Kiramon, or well, not exactly Kiramon. It was what? Let me do that. It wasn't exactly Kiramon. It was Chrysalimon and Diaboromon. I don't know if the other two get added to my... Oh, also I'm pretty sure they're virus type. I forgot to mention that when I was talking about them earlier. I don't know if the other two get added, because I didn't battle them, so I don't know if they get added to my... Let's see, I battled this one. Okay, it looks like it didn't get added yet. Yeah, I don't see it. Okay, then. Alright, whatever. It would have been nice if it got added, but it didn't, so that's unfortunate. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Helps your channel if you're enjoying the content. I'll be trying to have this more frequently, but like I said, since we're post game now, it's going to be a little bit harder to get things done. And especially because soon I have to do I'm going to have to redo my partners again, but I'll probably stream that. I've also really enjoyed Digimon Survive. If anyone's looking forward to seeing Digimon Survive, I actually already finished it. I'll have it over on my VOD channel if you want to go check that out. And I will see you guys next time. Later.